What's good, y'all? By the title of the video, you can already tell your boy got into a fight. His first fight, I think this was like elementary school. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get straight into it, right? Let's get into some backstory, right? So basically, I'm in third grade, I believe, right? And the kid I fought, he was a fourth grader, and it was one of those situations where you're on the bus, and yeah. So let me give you the backstory on what like the how the beef started, right? So basically, you know how bus politics kind of was. They were kind of weird. Like some people, like fifth graders would like sit in the back, or like I guess you can say the cool kids or whatever you want to call them would sit in the back, and then like the closer you got to the front of the bus is like the quieter, the goody goody kids, stuff like that, right? So basically, um, I used to be outside like hooping and playing football a lot with like the neighborhood kids and shit like that. So I knew and was cool with a lot of them. So I had the luxury of sitting in the back with the fifth graders and stuff like that, right? So basically, um, on this bus there was this kid. We're gonna call him Mark, right? We're gonna call him Mark. So Mark was a certified dickhead, right? Very certified, like. Bro was like the most annoying kid like you could ever like meet. And I wouldn't say like he was like a bully or nothing, but like he was always trying to down talk somebody. Like anything like going on in your life, anything you talk about, he trying to down talk it. Like and I don't know, it was annoying. You know what I'm saying? So nobody really liked him like that. So basically um one day I guess bro acquired a new word in his vocabulary, and he decided to start using it on me, right? So I was his target. And this word he called me ratchet, right? Mind you, we're in elementary school. I don't know what that word means. I've heard like you hear it, but like you don't know what it means. Like you just know it's not a good word, but it's not like you don't know what you're being called, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? So bro started calling me that one day while we were on the bus. And I'm like, nigga, leave me alone. Like, bro, I don't even know what you're saying. Like, and in one, I'm like, bro, I know you talking shit because I know that's not a good word, right? So this nigga, he keeps trying to rage bait, blah 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 blah, right? Mind you, I don't fight. I had never been in a fight. I was not no fighter. Not one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, um, basically, uh, what happened? Oh, okay. So basically, that goes, and I kind of brush it off, and I was like, all right, let's go to the next day. Let's skip to the next day. No, it was 2 days later. I remember it was 2 days later because the next day he wasn't there or something like that. So 2 days later, right, bro? Why do I come on the bus and he's in my seat? Bro, get out of my seat. And y'all might be thinking like, oh, y'all had assigned seats. No, we did not have assigned seats. But you already know how it is, bro. It's like being in a classroom. Like every day, everyone basically sits in the same spot. Like for the most part, you're sitting in the same spot. One of the days, the shit might get fucked up, but for the most part, everybody was on the same spot. And my bus didn't have a lot of people in it, so like there was always open seats, right? And like I said, I sat in the back with my friends and shit. Like it wasn't even on a like cool kid shit. Like I was just like trying to sit with my people, like where I usually sit. Nigga, move. You don't even sit this far back. You sit in like the middle of the bus. Move, right? So basically, he ain't want to move. He was like, bro, just sit next to me, right? I'm like, bro, I'm not sitting next to you. So I sit kind of further up this day, right? So I'm kind of irritated because I'm like, bro, like why was you sitting in my seat? Cause he not even like doing nothing back there. He not talking or nothing. Like they don't fuck with him. So like he just did that shit like to irritate. Look at the three piece there. That was crazy. Um, but he was just doing that shit to try to rage bait me more. But like I said, I wasn't a fighter or nothing. So he wasn't gonna get me to like hit him or nothing. So basically, literally the next day like I don't know what this kid's problem was, but literally the next freaking day, um, I'm standing at the bus stop, right? And this kid lived in like my neighborhood, right? So for some reason he would only wait till we were on the bus to like start fucking with people, right? So I'm standing at the bus stop with like uh my friends and stuff, and there's like parents and like little kids like farther down the way because me and my friends like to wait like at this playground that was in the neighborhood because you could see the bus stop from the playground, so we'd just be at the playground until the bus stop came, right? Or till the bus stop came, till the bus came, right? And so basically I'm chilling. Next thing I know, I see a goddamn health bar appear above my head. So I'm like, what in the world? What's going on? Bro, this this nigga Mark attacks me from behind. Wait a minute. I don't know how I could word that better, but he attacks me from the rear. That I think that was worse. So I got attacked, right? Basically, I don't know if he tried to like tackle me by my neck or what, but bro, I felt like somebody like jump and like pull me down by my neck, right? But I don't know if he just didn't have a good grip or what. But when he pulled me forward and I stumbled a little bit forward, but he didn't he like slipped off. So he like hit the ground. Bro, I was so fucking pissed off. Dude, it's 6 in the morning. You already know when you're waiting for the bus in elementary school, it's early as hell. It's dark outside still. So I'm like, oh, I already see, I see who it is, bro. I'm mad as I like instantly get mad, right? See a side of myself I've never seen like ever in my life, right? So as soon as I turn around, I like grabbed his face and like mushed it into the ground, bro. Like when I tell you I palmed his face, like if I was MJ, his face was a goddamn basketball. You seen the highlights of MJ palming the basketball? Yeah, I was doing that with his face in the ground, dude. And then I don't like out of nowhere, I kind of like black out. And then I come back to, bro. I have this little nigga in a headlock, right? Mind you, he's a grade like above me, but we're kind of like the same size. I've always kind of been taller, right? But I wake up and not wake up, but I come to and like I have him in a headlock, right? And I'm like squeezing this little nigga, right? And my friends hyping this shit up, right? They're like, yeah, get his ass, blah blah blah, right? So one of the dads, like one of the elementary school kids, I guess saw us fighting and was like, no, bro, get off him, right? So I stopped because I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? Like, mind you, I never been in a fight before, so I'm like, oh, this is bad. But I'm not thinking I'm gonna get in trouble, right? So we get on a bus, right? Because mind you, this is happening. The bus is pulling up too, so the bus driver's kind of seeing like the end of it. So basically, like I get on the bus. Why is the bus driver calling me a fucking bully? Saying, "Oh, you're a bully, da 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 da. You're a bad person. Why are you beating him up?" I'm like, bro, you don't even know what happened. Like, anyway, she was a whole nother like. If y'all want a story on her, I get to give y'all a story time on her. But basically, um, he's sitting there crying and shit on the bus. I don't know what happened to his like his nose, but it was like bleeding. I don't know how that happened, but um, we get to school and the principal and everything. They're all like calling everybody that was at the bus stop to the office, like all the kids, and then they call me, him, trying to figure out what happened. I tell them what happened, and basically like everybody that was like there, even the little kids, basically said the same shit that he like attacked me out of nowhere, and then I went home, right? They didn't like end the investigation that day. They sent me home for the day. And my mom, bro, holy fuck, dude. Like, I wasn't one of those kids that got in trouble really for like fighting. Like, if I got in trouble, it was for like talking like, during quiet time or something like that, or like talking while the teacher was talking. So basically like she's going ballistic. She's like, "What do you mean he just attacked you for no reason? No one just does that." Blah. Like so she basically doesn't believe me because mind you, who's gonna just attack you for no reason? Like that sounds unbelievable. But like she's basically like, if like the school says anything different, that's my ass. But hey, it is what it is. But I was like, hey, I won the fight. That's all that matters to me. I won my fight. I won my first fight. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, um, I go to school the next day. She comes and they basically explain to her what happens, and I get off the hook. He gets suspended for 5 days, OSS, but they didn't do anything to me. I ended up getting away with not getting away, but end up not getting in trouble. But if y'all enjoyed this story time, I got a bunch more. Just graduated college, so if y'all want some college stories, y'all let me know. Catch you on the next one.